Here you are.
A beauty beyond compare, you say? Just once I'd like to be blessed by her presence. A beauty beyond compare, you say? Just once I'd like to be blessed by her presence. A beauty beyond compare, you say? Just once I'd like to be blessed by her presence.
So, you've come. I hear that you've recently been serving Wang Yun. How does Luoyang look through your eyes? Oh, a kindred spirit. The capital is a windless city. The stench of rot hangs in the air of this putrid bog of decay. Which is precisely why it's worth the trouble of stirring the pot. One day, I will raze this entire city to the ground. And this very battle marks the beginning of that campaign. I'm sure there's quite a commotion in Luoyang right about now. After Grand General He Jin was slain by the 10 attendants, Yuan Shao and Cao Cao wasted no time in retaliating. Chaos in the court is all but certain, and the eunuchs will no doubt try to flee the capital with His Majesty. I shall seize that moment to make their power mine, and I've called you here to help me do just that. Your strength will be put to good use. You're a warrior for hire. I'll pay you, and you will do exactly as I say. That must be what made you answer my summons in the first place. Come with me. There will never be a dull moment. You'll see. The War Council starts now, and yes, your attendance is required. Listen. I disagree. Hey. Very good.
I am Zhuo, your steadfast wing.
Move out! Capture Chang Zhang, the leader of the 10 attendants. We cannot allow the very symbol of the Han to be taken by palace eunuchs. You come with me, and be prepared, that there will be no time to dawdle.
Is that it? The folks up top want you dead. Trade handsomely for a bunch of scum like us to do the deed.
A self-serving eunuch hiring bandits with stolen gold? Pathetic. If he's shelling out, he should at least hire real warriors, eh?
Looking rough. Let's get through this.
Not much longer than that. I, Zhang Zhang, will protect you from those who wish you harm.
The enemy officer. All right, has been defeated.
Carriage is gone. Close the gates. We are ordered to stop all that attempt to pass through.
Looking rough.
Lord Zhang, the carriage can no longer move. It appears that there is a crack in the axle.
If we push too hard, we can fix it quickly before they catch up.
Looking rough.
Face your fury!
The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might. Let's go. All my might. Time to act. Looking rough. Looking rough. Easy. All my might.
We are now
The enemy officer
right then.
has been defeated.
Let's go pay them back in full. Splendid as ever. Unleash those keen fangs to your heart's content.
Let's go.
Plenty of bandits about. Wipe them out if they wish to stand in our way.
Those guys are veterans. If this keeps up, we're done for.
Looking rough.
Guys, here! There's a village over there! Let's get our dues there instead of risking our lives for nothing. All my might. Start the advance!
Looking rough. The enemy officer
Strike the village
has
with
been
a voice.
defeated.
A pitiful act, but a necessary one to survive.
You're done for!
Looking rough.
Leave them be. Always consider the sacrifice that must be made to achieve your goals.
Please! No! You won't be able to survive without that! No! No! How could you? Thanks for this. This'll be our key.
This
All right,
territory
let's get out
is
of here
ours.
before we gotta face those guys. Head in. Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
If Zhang is escaping with his majesty, they should pass through here. Let's go, Diao-chan. We must save him.
Understood, Father. As your sword, I shall see to it that your problems are solved. Everything's fine.
Let's go. All my might.
Nice target shown up. Let's smash him and rake in the core.
The inability to gauge the strength of their opponents shows their inept. Let's make them realize their folly.
More Dong Zhuo. You know the whereabouts of that deceiver? Zhang.
We are chasing him this very moment. Lend me your strength. Hurry, include.
Very well. Now, Chan, go and assist him.
As you wish.
Gotta be quicker than that. Take this! Let's get serious.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
End this here!
Kano's turn. Let's go.
All my might.
We got this.
End this here!
With all my might.
With all my might.
Can you handle this?
All my might.
Looking rough.
All my might. Show the results of our training.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might. Take this.
All my might. Looking rough.
Nice try.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I did not expect to see you. Lord Zhuo hired you. Let's talk about this later. We must rescue His Majesty.
Oh my might. Let's go. Oh my might. Let's go. Oh my might. Looking rough. All my might. Let's go. All my might.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Now this is a problem. How shall I rid myself of this annoyance?
And open it. Send here. Let's go.
Looking rough.
All my might.
Looking rough.
Let's get serious. Let's go. All my might. Until down. Let's go. Fight. Until down. All my might.
I have been awaiting your arrival eagerly. That is how much I value your service.
Damn it! All my methods weren't enough.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
No hesitation. In this here. Take it. I see you. Lord Tonga, I'm slain. The repairs of the carriage are complete. Should hold for now.
Get the carriage moving. We must leave this place post haste.
All my might.
This isn't over.
In this here.
All my might. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
In this here. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
What an irksome lot. Close the gates. That should buy us enough time to lose them.
Let's go.
Closing the gates to abandon his own. Chang Zhang's decisions are sound. Irritating.
Let's go.
Their resistance is futile. Cut them down and force the gates open.
We have removed all who stand in our way. Let us hurry. We cannot let Zhang get away. Start the advance.
We shall go another way. After all, if I were Chang Zhang, I would set a trap. On the advance.
Try to now. Let this cliff become their army's headstone. Zhang Chang has set up an ambush. We cannot afford any delays.
So, we are under Lord Zhuo's command. If that is your decision, then there is nothing for me to say.
Lord Zhuo will have to forgive me. But Rush, you must assist us. You are our only hope.
Thanks to Wang Yun's advance, the enemy presence is limited here. It should be easy for my forces to break through.
Whoa. Oh, my enemy went that way. What are we to do? We're outnumbered.
Zhang has come running right to us. Zhou imagined. Let him get away.
Get advancing.
All my might. Let's go.
All my might.
Looking rough. I've slain the enemy officer.
Can you handle this?
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. All my might. Looking rough. Looking rough. All my might. Demoralize the enemy with a surprise attack. Then devastate them however you want. Looking rough. An ambush! Fight fair and square, you cowards! All my might! Looking rough. Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Let's go. Cannot hold out for much longer. Looking rough. Let's go. All my might. Looking rough. All my might. Looking rough. All my might. Looking rough. End this here. Now this is a problem. How shall I rid myself of this annoyance? Looking rough. Whoa. With all my might. Looking rough. Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
All my might. All my might. No choice but to retreat. There we go. Let's go.
Fluidity. in your
The enemy
movements.
officer has been defeated.
Mesmerizing.
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you. Let's go.
You're here to help me? Great.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
To have let that pathetic Changjiang slip away. What an utterly disgusting outcome.
Let's go. Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
Take this!
Help me? I'm grateful.
We will join you, Lord Dongzhuo. It was a close call for us as well.
Well,
Let's go.
you survived that trap unscathed. Was it your precious blade or your wounds that saw you through? To have let that pathetic Changjiang slip away. What an utterly disgusting outcome.
Let's go.
Sure. You didn't think you stood a chance against me.
Let's go.
Demoralize the enemy with a surprise attack. Then devastate them however you want.
Okay, let's go. In ambush. Fight fair and square, you cowards! Let's go.
Village? Impossible. I ordered every last one of them killed. I will not disapprove.
Got this.
Hold out for much longer.
Let's get serious.
Now this is a problem. How shall I rid myself of this annoyance?
All my might. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. All my might. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. Oh my God. The enemy officer has been defeated. Rough.
To think you were an officer. Standards have surely fallen.
All my might. Whoa. All my might.
My race is run for now.
Looking rough. All my might. Whoa. Let's go.
Can you handle this?
Whoa. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. This is tough, no matter how you slice it. Looking rough. Looking rough. You've come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here? Let's go. All my might. All my might. Looking rough. Let's go. With all my might. With all my might. Whoa. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Rough. That was turned. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. With all my might. With all my might. Looking rough. Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough. Take this. Whoa. There we go. Let's get serious. Take this. Let's go. Looking rough. Got this.
It seems I was the one being hunted.
With all my might. Take this. Looking rough. Whoa. Victory. Let's go. All my might. All my might. Let's go. Take this.
Awaiting your arrival eagerly. That is how much I value your service. Out of my sight, that!
Looking rough. The enemy officer
fell to
has
my
been
incredible
defeated.
might.
Whoa. All my might.
Sends here.
Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might. Looking rough. All my might. Looking rough. That's it. Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
End this here.
Let's go.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
You're not the first to underestimate me based on my appearance.
To have let that pathetic Changjiang slip away. What an utterly disgusting outcome.
With all my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. With all my might. Let's go. In this here with all my might. Let's go. Looking rough. With all my might. Coming at you. Whoa. Looking rough. All my might. Looking rough. Whoa. I'm struggling out here. Gotta be quicker. Looking rough. Nice try. Don't go your back. Not over yet. Let's go. Got this. Looking rough.
It seems I was the one being hunted.
The enemy officer has been defeated. In this here. This is it. Take this. This defeat. All my might. This is here. For that. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to attack.
Good horse. This should work.
So, you've captured Changjiang. Keep an eye on him until I get there.
Well done, Lord Zhuo. You're as masterful as ever. Even under his great shadow, your brilliance has shone through once again. Indeed, coming to your aid was a wise choice on my part. In any case, I'm in your debt. His Majesty has been delivered from the clutches of Zhang.
I only did what was right. His Majesty embodies the Empire itself. I could never surrender him to those curs.
Zhang must be executed at once. Exploiting the Emperor is a capital offense.
At once, you say? You need to learn your place.
What?
Of course, Zhang will die. But before that, he must receive a punishment befitting his insolence. He was the leader of the 10 attendants, who corrupted the government from within. The blame for all of the people's suffering lies at his feet. And what better place to mete out justice than the capital itself? He must taste every torment. He must be deprived of all dignity, and the world must witness his suffering.
Lord Zhuo, I understand your reasoning, but isn't this taking things a bit too far?
Oh? You think I'm taking it too far? You hated the eunuchs more than anyone.
You're not in Liang province anymore. The people here have no such appetite for cruelty.
It is said that stringing up a single crow keeps the rest of the murder at bay. Only when the people know that crime is met with punishment can order be preserved. Am I wrong?
But no, I'll say no more. I take my leave. Farewell.
Pathetic, spineless old fool. I shall enter Luoyang with His Majesty, and impose the rule of might on the putrescent heart of the Empire. The weak and the dead feed the strongest of the living. Power is proven. Predator eats prey. It's the fairest and most binding of laws. But to enact such a law, I must ravage the existing order and crush all resistance from those who cling to the past.
Zhuo, is this law of yours truly fit to tame the chaos of our world? Can a lone beast reign supreme to create an age of peace? If we follow him on this path, we will see what potential his vision holds.
My journey from here is one of treason and defiance. I will not stop any who wish to leave, but only those willing to obey should remain. Still with me, are you? Very well. Under my command, every last bit of your strength will be put to use. Then let us go. We shall be the wind that blows through Luoyang.
Best to keep your opinions to yourself if you plan on living long.
Looks like Cao Cao's attempt on Dong Zhuo's life didn't go as planned.
Do you mind?
Best to keep your opinion.
You there?
Oh.
I wonder what it's like to just snap your fingers and get whatever you want.
I am grateful to each of you for heeding my call to gather as allies. We will now consolidate our forces and march on Dong Zhuo's position in Luoyang.
Dong Zhuo has had the Emperor under his control since the rebellion of the Ten Attendants. His Majesty is but a puppet now. To restore the power of the throne, Dong Zhuo must be eliminated at once.
Yes, but I've heard that Louis Boo, a mighty general who slays men by the hundreds, has recently joined his ranks. Jing Yuan took him in as his son, but he betrayed him to follow Dong Zhuo. I've heard that Lord Cao Cao has witnessed his prowess firsthand.
Indeed. As a warrior, he was unmatched. But Louis Boo is not the only one. They also have other formidable fighters at their disposal.
Nothing good ever comes from a loss of heart. If we fight together as one, we can win the day. I'm sure of it.
Lord Yuan Shao, you are both the head and the heart of our great coalition. You have our deepest trust.
Good. We must first break through Sishui Gate. Everyone, ready your ranks and prepare to march.
Yuan Shao. Such tiresome tactics. But sheep will always be prey, no matter how many flock together.
My lord, even in Suli, there are those who have come to fear your rule enough to side with the coalition forces. It is rumored that you had retainers and members of the imperial family brutally killed, as well as any who dissented to your decisions. Some even accuse you of defying the will of the heavens and have begun stirring unrest.
Enough. What has reverence ever done to better the world and its people? Li Zhou, if you cannot obey me, get out of my sight.
But Lord Dong Zhuo, just like Cao Cao and Wang Yun, there may be others bold enough to try to take your life again.
The precious blade to which you allude failed to pierce my heart. Instead, it now rests in my grasp.
Right.
Still, yes, now is a good time. Let's hear your thoughts on the matter. As my loyal subject, you need not fear losing your head for giving advice. about centuries of corruption. A little blood is a small price to pay. That being said, perhaps the attempt on my life, and even the formation of the coalition, were born of my own carelessness. I shall heed your words as wise counsel. The coalition and their tactics cannot prevent the inevitable. They will be consumed by our furious strength. The weak shall perish as the strong survive. It's time the rats of the Central Plains learned the rule of might.
I see. So Lord Huaxiong has fallen at Xushui Gate. They've defeated one of our best generals. This momentum will carry them to Hulao Gate, where they'll try to overwhelm us with numbers.
Is that so? They're bolder than I thought. Zhang Liao, Jia Shu, take the field and drive Yuan Shao's rabble away. Numbers mean nothing when their army's a pack of rats. They will be no match for you.
Yes, as you wish.
Accompany them into battle. Those eyes of yours should tip the scales in our favor.
Indeed. With us leaving to press the attack, our main base will be exposed. But there's nothing to fear. After all, we have a man who fights like an invincible god on our side.
Louis Boo, you are to stand guard at Hulao Gate.
You would waste my skills on guard duty. I have no interest in bloodless battles.
Calm yourself. Your time will come, whether you like it or not.
Very well. If it brings me closer to a true challenge, then I'll play your game for now.
Lord Louis Boo is often likened to the great General Li Guan. Lord Dong Zhuo's trust in him is not misplaced. Still, I have to wonder, what is Lord Wang Yun's daughter doing here?
For all her beauty, she's also very capable as an assassin. So, I've decided that it's safer to keep her within arm's reach. Don't let her out of your sight in battle. Good.
Lord Dongzhou, you need not worry. I would never defy your orders. Not even for my father.
At any rate, that is the plan. Jia Shu will explain our strategy in detail. Now go. Crush that putrid heap of dregs into the ground. Listen.
Right then. This is... Yep.
You there?
Yep.
Got it.
Most kind.
I, Diao Chen, shall fulfill my duty.
Move out! The Coalition is nothing but a ragtag gang. Once they lose their cornerstone, they will soon flee and scatter. Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Yuan Shao. Bring them down, and we will be victorious.
Gather at the center of the battlefield. They will concentrate our forces and break through the enemy defenses.
March forward! Nice try!
The enemy are purposeful in their movements. It would spell trouble if they massed their troops. We should also send in a force.
We march at once!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy spearhead is approaching the gates. We should deal with them too.
The weaklings have all flocked together. Treat them to stones and fire arrows.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemies who tried to take the gates have been wiped out. The path for the demon is now clear. Louis Boo, your time has finally come.
About time. You will all bear witness to the power of the greatest warrior, unrivaled under the heavens. It's time to advance.
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
You ought to quit charging into things. It's dangerous, you know?
Nice try!
Behold the strength of a true warrior.
We gotta get out of here! Oh my God. Take this!
No matter how many pests swarm, I'll crush them all.
I cannot believe that one man could do all this. No, not a man. Demon.
There's only one man. I don't care how strong he is. Surround him and send him to hell.
Time to act. officer has been defeated. Time to act. All my might. Take that. Sun's here. Nobody. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
With a solid stratagem, I challenge you to battle.
All my might. Take that. Thanks for company. Take that. Take that.
Finish them in one fell swoop and put an end to the rabble. On the advance.
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw. Let's get serious. Take my mark.
That's enough, Louis Boo. Kill their leader and finish this once and for all.
All my might.
Very well. This won't take long.
All my might.
It's time to advance.
All my might.
We must be stopped at all costs. Strengthen our defenses and engage it. Forward march.
All my might.
We are now equal.
The enemy officer.
Let's go pay them back in full.
Louis Boo on the field. Now's our chance. Advance swiftly and strike at Dong Zhuo's jungle.
So the coalition forces have bared their factions. Send out our reserves and meet the enemy.
We march at once!
The enemy are acting in haste, and their commanders themselves are vulnerable. Let us hunt them. You know what you must do. Take advantage of this and end it.
Out of the way. I'm sick of hunting paltry fodder.
Do you truly think a path will open on the battlefield at your request? I will halt your advance here and now! Here!
Boo!
go no further unless you defeat me.
Boom! You've got a fight on your hands. Don't fail yet. We'll beat you down.
You seem to be on the back foot. I must come up with a countermeasure.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fell to my incredible might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
There we go.
There's no strategist alive.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You must be kidding!
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback. My power alone is insufficient for a comeback. My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
I think we're now enemies. This is the scenario I least wish to transpire.
It's tough, no matter how you slice it.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Time to attack. Here you go. All my might.
Hold out for much longer.
All my might. Let's go.
This appears to be as far as we go.
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
Take that. All my might.
Can't believe it. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
Take that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Rest up to you.
Take that.
I'll leave this area to you.
All my might.
Not hold out for much longer.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
No choice but to retreat.
All my might.
Come to this.
The enemy officer has been
Suppose things
defeated.
are going my way today. Maybe next time.
Let's go.
Let's go.
No choice but to retreat.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
this area to you. Concentrate. Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
Cannot hold out for much longer. Bear witness to my power. No choice but to retreat. Cannot hold out for much longer.
This territory is ours. Take this.
No choice but to retreat. Let's go.
Advance. This is where we finish Dong Zhuo. Now advance.
Is this as far as my path is to take me?
Now, take this. Take this.
March on. Dong Zhuo is right in front
The
of
enemy
us.
officer
Defeat him,
has been
and
defeated.
victory will be ours.
Bear witness to my power. Now,
This appears to be as far as we go.
Cannot hold out for much longer.
now,
This appears to be as far as we go.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
well aware of your skill. Every bit of strength to take you on.
I do not plan on being devoured here. Someone, come to my aid!
Now,
No choice but to retreat.
sorry. But you know me. I'm not going to pull any punches. The enemy's starting to overwhelm us. We have to turn this around somehow. It is you.
I have nothing more to worry
The
about.
enemy officer has
You
been
weren't able
defeated.
to leave me in danger, were you? You truly are one of a kind. An opening! Go on,
Adapt.
an opening!
Take it. Take this. Press it. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
It seems I was the one being hunted.
An opening!
Take this.
No choice but to retreat.
Now, take that. Take this. Let's go.
Is this as far as my path is to take me?
Advance. This is where we finish Dong Zhuo. Now advance.
If you please.
It is you. And I've nothing more to worry about.
Sorry.
You know me. I'm not going to pull any punches. Well aware of your skill. It'll produce every bit of strength to take you on.
An unfortunate turn. Here I thought we had become friends. We put our lives on the line. In battle. That is the respect we heed to those.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Right in front of us. Beat him, and victory will be ours.
Bear witness to my all my might. Cannot hold out for much longer.
This appears to be as far as we go. This appears to be as far as we go.
Yes, the resistance is futile. Just
The enemy officer
ever here.
has been defeated.
Until next time.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. I will break you. An opening. An opening. Take this.
Just the right time. Lend us a hand.
Bear witness to my power.
My mission lights the way.
All my might. Shall learn from this. But for now, retreat. Now. Head in. Go. I see you.
Retreat would be the best option right now.
I don't believe in overexerting one. Good luck out there. The enemy is strong. Things might get tough. We're evenly matched. The enemy officer, keep your guard, has been defeated.
I do not plan on being devoured here. Someone, come to my aid!
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. Looking rough. Time to act. We'll break you. The opening. All my might.
I'm slaying the enemy officer! I have been awaiting your arrival eagerly. That is how much I value your service.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This will not be where I
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. Take this. Looking rough. Take that. Now. Out of my sight. Take this.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Take this. apologies, but I must fall back. All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
And open. Take this. Whoa. That it. Take this. Open it. Take this. Whoa. Looking rough. That it.
Resistance is futile.
Take this. Take this. That it. Take this. Now. Take this. That it. Yeah. Looking rough. Let's go.
You're of some use then. You shall be known as a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
The rest up to you.
This territory is ours. Take this. Take this. Looking rough.
Every rebel blade lies broken. Now we take the offensive. On the advance.
to fight at my side?
Take that!
Your guts earn my respect.
I see you're siding with Louis Boo. I thought that we might be able to walk the same path. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Take that! Take this! Take this! All my might! There is my power! All my might! This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat. All my might. Now. Take this. Now. How about this? Looking rough. Watch still. This appears to be as far as we go. We cannot hold out for much longer. All my might.
My mission lights the way.
Take this.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat. I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance. This appears to be as far as we go.
Let's go.
This is as far as we go.
The enemy officer.
I'm afraid I must retreat.
All my might. Take this. Let's go. All my might. Witness to my power. Whoa. Rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! Take this! Looking rough. Take this! Go! Now, all my might. Now, looking rough. Whoa, looking rough. I see you. Looking rough. Time to act.
My mission lights the way.
All my might. Like the Azure Dragon struggling out here.
Quite the fight in you.
The enemy
Having you
officer
around never
has
bores
been
me.
defeated.
Goodbye.
Let's go.
I do not plan on being devoured here. Someone, come to my aid!
Take this. It's finished.
You thought you could just barge in here and walk away unharmed? You're finished! Take this.
It's not over yet. With all my might. All my might. Looking rough. Let's go.
The duty of felling traitors falls to me, Yuan Shao. Here and now, I shall fulfill... duty as leader of the Alliance.
So you're their general, are you? Your death is imminent. Prepare yourself.
It seems I was the one being hunted.
An opening!
I do not plan on being devoured here. Someone, come to my aid! I have been awaiting your arrival eagerly. That is how much I value your service.
So it is you. Fighting those we know is never easy. You make for a formidable opponent.
The duty of felling traitors falls to me, Gwen Shao. Here and now, I shall fulfill my duty as leader of the Alliance.
So you're their general, are you? Your death is imminent. Prepare yourself.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Is that it?
Whoa.
Take this.
Looking rough.
All my might!
Take that. Gotta be quicker than that.
Take this! Looking rough. Let's go.
Now, on your attack.
This is how you do it. Watch your master at work.
All my might!
Time to act.
I do not plan on being devoured here. Someone, come to my aid! I have been awaiting your arrival eagerly. That is how much I value your service.
Now, time to attack this.
Determination lights the way.
Let's break stone!
I'm struggling up here. Whoa.
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lest I fall back and get my head straight.
I'm tired of this.
Take this! All my might! All my might. Looking rough. Now, all my might. Time to act. Now. It's not over yet. Let's end this.
Fluidity in your movements. It's
The enemy officer has been defeated.
mesmerizing.
I suppose I lasted as long as could be hoped.
Let's go.
You thought you could just...
And walk away unharmed? You're finished!
All my might.
Take this! Take this! Behold my power!
I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. All my might. Looking rough.
I've slain the enemy officer!
Now! All my might. losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
Let's go.
All my might.
Rough.
Bear witness. Concentrate.
Take this. Looking rough. Looking rough. Take this.
All my might.
Take this. Looking rough. Looking rough. Take this.
Concentrate.
Let's end this.
Got this. Bear witness to my power. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Looking rough. Take this.
Tables turn. Take this. Whoa, gotta be quick. Got this.
Looking rough.
Take this.
Let's end it.
Gotta be quicker than that. All my might. What's next? I can see it all.
Looking rough. Got it.
Time to end this.
Easy.
The enemy officer has been defeated. We've lost Lord Cao Cao! What should we do?
Only a few officers left on their side. They are superior numbers, but what a disappointment they have been.
Oh my God! This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
How could I be beaten in battle?
Take this.
We have the upper hand. All the more reason to obliterate our foe. with a decent challenge?
Looking rough. That won't work. You'll learn how unmatched you
So, we're meant to fight this. I don't like this, but I will crush you nonetheless.
Must stay sharp.
All my might.
Whoa, try that. What's next? See it all.
Your foe.
Counter attack. Try that.
Ready up for you.
All my might. Looking rough. Counter attack.
Take this.
Must stay sharp. Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Invested here. I won't forget this. I will have my revenge.
How much better?
Looking rough. I shall not be able to hold out at this rate. As leader, I cannot allow myself to fall.
That. All my might. Time to act. Counter attack. Let's get serious. Time to act. All my might.
Looking rough. I do not plan on being devoured here. Someone, come to my aid! I have been awaiting your arrival eagerly.
Ready yourself.
That is how much I value your service.
Got this. Time to end this.
Impossible.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I failed as leader of this alliance.
The coalition has hereby been defeated. Now no one stands in my way.
Now,
I will show you what peace achieved through might looks like.
I see. Then I'll give it some thought.
I sincerely hope that you will, Lord Louis-Bu. Thank you for taking the time to hear me out.
Not at all. I was losing patience with that boring banquet anyway.
I'm really glad we got the chance to talk. Please retire early and rest well tonight. Sweet dreams. Eavesdropping, are we? I thought you were aware of my keen senses. I have something to ask you. Do you really believe that this path you've chosen will lead to an age of peace? I see. So, it must be too soon to tell for certain. The path before me is already set. As my father's sword, I know that I have no real will of my own. But even so, I want nothing more than for you to make your own choice without regret. As someone likely born to the same fate as you, that is my one and only wish. That goes for whatever path you choose, even if it does not cross with mine. And with that, I take my leave. Sleep well.
The coalition forces have collapsed, and their ranks are scattered. Their defeat at Hulao Gate was a devastating blow. Now's our chance to crush them once and for all. I'm giving you an army to command. Show them what it really means to be strong.
I lost my beloved horse at Hulao Gate. Damn it all! If only...
Prove your prowess. Rise up the ranks. Prove your prowess. Rise up the ranks. The path...